And we're back with another episode of Let's Play PC Building Simulator. I'm your host, the RPG guy, and when we last left off, we were having difficulties here trying to figure out how we can possibly do this. And I'm getting the feeling that there has to be other cards we could use. You know? I just can't believe that we're stuck with pretty much these three monstrosities. And we can't get it to work. So it's become an affront to us that we have to figure out a better way to get better cards in. So I'm gonna try some Founders editions because they're kind of a certain size, and we could also try some RXs and see if we get lucky. I'm gonna go with the 1080 Ti first because it's all I can think of at this point that we haven't really, tried. And there's two different types. The 1080 Founders and the Ti. So let's do that. Let's get 3. Same day. Because he has this really high requirement of $3,500 or some shit. So a part of me is suspects that there's got to be a way to get all these cards in here. 3 cards total. And we're just not finding it, you know? Now, wait a minute. What the fuck? Well, wait a minute. Okay, hold on. We've gotten... Okay, I am personally convinced this game is glitchy as fuck. We have tried TIs before. I know we've tried 1080 Ti. I know we've tried this card before. I could swear we tried this card before. Watch, this is gonna probably more than get us there now. It was either that or the RX 5600s I was willing to try. Let me see. Yeah, I was willing to try one of these. But, I mean, what the shit? Okay, you guys remember the last time we did one of these episodes, and we fucked around with like 10 different video cards and could not get them to fit in 3, and I'm pretty sure we did 1080 Ti's. So I'm getting the strange suspicion that there are glitches to this game that have not been addressed. I mean, this has to make 13. These are really good cards. And for anybody wondering, no, I didn't look it up. I just figured, here's what I did. I looked at the email. I looked at how much we had to work with. We had $3,500. We can't fuck with pulling anything out of the case, right? So it's gotta be video cards. That's the only explanation. Well, anything in the Sheen format's not going to give us the it's not going to give us the numbers, right? The Sheen's just not going to give us the numbers. So it's clearly got to be a different card. So it's very clear that certain cards, it's either certain cards can be tripled up, or we had glitches. It could be the motherboard maybe, but I'm just not sure. Now my unbridled rage is building. So I suspect there's some tomfoolery here. Maybe if you guys check the other video where I did the 3 cards, you might be able to find out what I did wrong versus what I did here, because I did nothing different. All I did was, I swear, we've used these cards before, or we fucked around with these types of cards. So, okay. That's fucking frustrating. I was also going to try the Goldens as well. I thought those might work. So yeah. That's maximum frustration. to a degree. I feel like I was a little robbed there. Yeah, it made it. Nice. And the glitch that we had earlier with the fucking paint jobs. Well, it's all of a sudden I boot the game up, I check to see if the fucking thing's working, and boom, it's working again. So I have the feeling the game is fucking with me, and I don't like it. Hey, Amy here again. I thought the blue color would help with the ghost, but no. I set the computer back up and was heading back to the front desk, and then there's the screen behind me. I swear I've never jumped so much in my life. Open my eyes are turned around, and whoever it was turns and legit sprints out of the library before I can say anything. Then I realize all the shelves are covered in this green slime. So yeah, I know I said I didn't believe in the whole ghost thing, but it must have been like right behind me, and it disappeared before I turned around. Honestly, I'm pretty easygoing, but I draw the line at being personally haunted. So I spent all night researching the quickest way to get rid of a ghost. Apparently lights can be used to, like, gently contain them. So can you add some blue light components to the computer, please? Worth a try, right? Amy Light, head librarian, Crikey, community library. Yeah, we could do that. What does she want? Whoop. Install 5 RGB components with blue static effect. So, can't assign it because we didn't accept. Let's accept all of this. That way there's no question when I go to do shit. And then wait, 120. Ooh. Let's go to 4 then. We'll use the one that's already in there. I have a feeling that's all we gotta do. I need some help. I think something's broken. Can you have a look at it for me? I have no idea what's wrong. Can you replace my graphics card, please? Well, you must have some idea what's wrong. Could you maybe paint the case cyan? I like shiny new components. It's rumbling and overheating, so I have a feeling fan and customize. I should just change it to fucking paint. Right? Whoops. Okay. Hey, can't believe my PC broke. Can you diagnose what's wrong with it? My case fan is making real loud noise and overheating. We don't know how many, but we're gonna order one anyway. I tried upgrading my CPU, but I think I put it in the wrong way and up, and now it won't boot. CPU broken or something. He wants fans and vents cleaned, so fan clean, and it's the CPU needs to be replaced from the sound of it. So boom, 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 boom. Next day. There's nothing else to do, so we'll make it a brand new day. And wait, we did pay the utility bill, didn't we? Yeah. Alright, make it a brand new day. Yeah, I still am really angry about the video card. So we know the 1080 Ti's work for the triple cards. So we're going to try that next time if it's in our price range. If it's not, we're going to fiddle with Founders Editions, I think. Because those seem to be the most likely to work. Alright. Let's see where we can place her case fans. 1, 2. Three, 4. All right. Don't see a ghost image, but that's okay. All right, this one be done. May have to diagnose both of these separately, so we'll handle that. This guy, you need graphics card, and it's rumbling and overheating, so that we don't know what else is wrong. I don't know why I took that off, but I did. Something else is going on. Okay. X2 GP12. X2 GP12. I think that's it. Alright, before we finish that, let's do this one. We know we gotta replace this processor and probably some case fans here. Add video card. And you know what's funny? We just had one of those on us. Do we sell them all? No, but I still feel bad about that. Alright, because we just had like 3. The game's fucking with me now. It knows. It knows. I believe that's this guy here. I wonder if there's a way to fix the faulty stuff. Like the heat sinks are bad or something. We might need to look into that. Not gonna lie. Still says there's an issue. Maybe the power supply? No, that's not faulty. That's not faulty. The processor should be fine. Let's check some. Oh, you know what? He said a case fan was bad. There's the bad one. It was a bad case fan. It didn't show up on our thermal. So that's something to keep in mind. Alright. So this guy should be done broken, but if he's been loud lately, PC has been loud lately. Anything about the vents look a bit clogged. So one last touch is the fans. While that's going. We'll leave it at that. I don't think we need to change the fans on this one, but we'll leave it up. But we need to paint it cyan. So we'll come back to that. We can select multiples. Finally figured that out. This one is done. Allegedly. This one needs to be painted cyan. We're gonna go boop. Let's make a save. Because you know the game's gonna screw us again somehow. Okay. Okay. Oh, I guess not. Well, shit, that's a first. Before we move on here, let's go ahead and buy and dismantle these guys. I like the fact that we're getting liquid coolants, cool stuff now. This is becoming interesting in a way. And we're about to hit 23, so I'm excited for that too. Taking this all apart. Let's find. Get this out. Radiator. All right. Water, cool, GPU, and motherboard. Watcha. It's your boy Shawnee Day again. Please hold your applause. Hehe. So I've got all of this herbrology stuff set up in my attic because Kivo Legend said it's the best spot. But I just got a note from the bloke next door saying he can hear all the equipment buzzing and humming and it's noise pollution or something. I gotta sort this out before he calls the fuzz, mate. If they find my setup, I'm in big trouble. Can you water cool my motherboard and GPU? Might make the computer a bit quieter. Cheers. Oh, and this ain't noise related, but can you make the coolant green to match the fan lights? I'm well into green. Hee hee hee. He wants it. Oops. He wants it water cooled and a little bit of customization. Simple enough. Let's take a look at his pods. He wants the motherboard. Cool. The Z39 Ace. I'm pretty sure is what he said. Oops. Motherboard and GPU. So we need to go to the water cooling shop. Go to GPU, motherboards. This is Z390 Ace, I think is what he's got. A Meg Z390 Ace. Meg Z390 Ace. So we need that. And his GPU, which is a 1070 Ti Founder. So, TI Founders. Alright, he's good to go. Except, we need a reservoir and a radiator. Puts him at 480, which is within range. Customize. Apply case to stickers. So, he needs stickers. I decided I need a fancy looking PC. I really want some overclocker stickers on my case, please. Can you do one? But looks a bit bland in there. Some plastic cyan cables might make it look nice. So, and then his weird kid is getting pop-ups. So scan cabling. So that's fine. Diagnose. Hi, this is embarrassing. I need something repaired and I'm not sure what's wrong. Can you have a look? I need a new power supply unit. It's making a funny growling noise. You look, I dropped it on the floor. Okay, maybe paint the case orange. So he wants the case orange. Now he wants all new stuff. So he admits the power supply is bad. So we go to his power supply, immediately attach that. As far as what else is wrong, we don't know. So there's not much we can do about that. So other than it's making a funny growling noise. But it's not overheating, so it could be anything. So everything is en route. So let's go ahead and buy now. Buy now. All right. Let's make it a brand new day. So what did we hit now? The 60K mark? No, 80,060. All right. Water cool one should be pretty straightforward. So we need his motherboard. Oh shit, he's got 2 cards. Okie dokie. This is 1070 Ti. Let's buy a second one. We'll make that same day because we can't do it without it. I'm gonna have to see if we can take something out here. I don't know how we're gonna fit the reservoir in there, but we're gonna fucking have to try. Gotta do both of these. We'll do the same deal here. How this is all going to fit in here, I am not quite sure. Well, I guess that can fit in there somehow. Interesting. Okay, it says the case fan is fine to have removed. The hard part is yet to come. And that's what I was worried about. Let me remove this and rotate it. That's a good sign. He wants green coolant. This is missing cables. All right. All done. Grab the other one. What did this one want? Plastic cyan cables. I don't think we got it. I didn't hear it go. Is there something I missed? Check one more time because clearly there's something I missed. But let's do this first. Just see if we can knock this out. He's got so much prawn, riddle with prawn. Red riddle with prawn, red riddle with prawn. The prawn. Okay. Let's disconnect everything one more time. Plastic cyan cables. Yeah, I didn't hear a ding. We'll try again. Sure, why not? I have a feeling that's not going to work, but we'll see what happens. Thinks he needs a new power supply, so that's clearly a faulty power supply. Which I believe we ordered. One of these fucking things. Making a loud noise, so this is dead. RX 570 Gaming 4X. So Gaming X4G. So something is still wrong. So we gotta troubleshoot that. No CPU. Simple enough. Again, I know we're burning through hundreds of dollars because we're fast ordering everything, but at this point in the game, we've made so much money that is a non-issue. We're doing it mainly for the XP and getting through the story. Whereas if this was a real business, we would be trying to test these things separately. And I could use broken parts I could use parts that we just have lying around to test all this stuff. But this is just as effective, you know? If you don't care about $100 next same day shipping, then fuck it. Just get it done. Alright, and then he just wants the case painted, right? I think the case orange. Okie dokie. Ah, shit. Fucking beauty panel shit. Alright, let's get yelled at by one of these jobs. Alright, that's done. We hit 23. Nice. And nice. Some new parts. Didn't say what's next, though. Hey, it's Amy again. So this is embarrassing. Got the computer back, thank you. I set it up with the lights and everything, and then I got this, like, really calm feeling, and then I kind of, like, drifted out of my manifested form and floated inside the computer. So yeah, apparently I was the ghost this whole time. AWKS, okay. I guess I live in this computer now, like a tech spirit or whatever. It's pretty cool. Anyways, thanks for being so chill while I figure stuff out. Promise not to haunt you over the internet. Amy, late head librarian, deceased. Crikey Community Library. Okay. Well, now we're not getting as many jobs. So mildly concerning. But not necessarily that big of a deal. Better power supply. So let's go ahead and do this really quick. I mean, 2 jobs a day is a little easier to balance, I guess, but I kind of do like having the 3 jobs at a time. But yeah, I guess things are changing in the game. So maybe the game's trying to slow us down. Maybe it was just that that was supposed to be a job, and then they decided to end that storyline abruptly. All that stuff is possible. So we'll just take it in stride. So we get some more water cooling. But here's the interesting thing, guys. We don't have new parts coming in. We hit 70,000. I'm going to just keep doing the story for right now. Because, you know, we're not technically hurting for cash or anything like that. There's been no demand for us to do, you know, anything different. After dismantling these computers here, we'll take a look at the shop. But ultimately, I think we're kind of getting to, you know, the point where we're just trying to level our way up via various jobs. But I get the impression we're slowly, you know, like I said, I don't think there's going to be more to this, which mildly disappointing if that's the case, but, you know, it'll be what it'll be. But yeah, you know, we're getting there. It's all coming together. Oh god, it's a mess in here. That fucking thing even fit in there. is something here. Yep. It's hiding. There we go. So we own all the power-ups. Can't do anything there. Maybe we got some new cables. Yeah, a few. And that's it. I mean, we're getting down to, like I said, a little bit of a wire as far as like interesting things go, other than the jobs. So this is a good place for us to stop right now. Yeah, I know we didn't make it to the 50-minute mark, but we're gonna stop right now because on the next episode of Let's Play PC's Building Simulator, we're gonna knock jobs out more quickly, if it's just the 2 at a time, hopefully, or maybe not more quickly, but we're definitely gonna start focusing on job completion. The idea here is that we need to keep leveling ourselves up, and the first PC Building Simulator ended at level 30 pretty much, and I'm wondering if we'll get to that juncture. At 25 I said we might do a build-a-thon, but I'm going to try to see if we could just work our way towards the end of the story. Well, you know, and if we start hurting for cash, because we're losing it as we buy these other computers, and you know, sitting on a metric ton of cases and parts and stuff, because we definitely are sitting on like a massive amount of parts, so it wouldn't probably hurt for us to, you know, get through the game a little further, figure out what's, you know, coming up with jobs and whatnot. If we feel like we could take a break from that, or if I feel I need to take a break from that, one of the things that can be done is we can figure out some other stuff, you know. I do want to check something here before we fully end. Okay, the faulty... Oop, that says broken. So it doesn't, we're just going to sell faulty. I think the faulty is just as bad as broken. It's just, it functions but not at the capacity it's supposed to, as the game had said. So we'll have to keep that in mind. So yeah, when we come back, we're going to knock out the next couple jobs, series of jobs here, and see how much XP we get per job and all of that. So thanks for stopping by, guys, and we'll see you guys next time.